Hey dolls. Is this too much? Hey dolls. Hey dolls. Is this too much? Is this too much? Is this Is this too much? Oh, I'm gonna hit my first high C with the cheetahs. Cheetah Girls! Hey dolls. My name is Barbie. Welcome to my first YouTube video. When I was racking my brain of thinking of what to watch, a few thoughts came into my head, but then I realized I obviously need to react to something that is very true and deep to me and means a lot to me. It shaped who I am as a person, and I don't think I'd be here today without these girls. We are going to be watching what I think is arguably the best franchise of all time. Obviously going to be starting off with Cheetah Girls #1, where it all began, and I'm so excited to take this journey with you. Now, without further ado, let's get the growl power going on, am I right? Am I going to be using this? No. Am I going to keep it in because it's freaking iconic? Yeah. Let's go. I'm freaking excited. Okay. They just don't do it like this anymore, guys. Walk in space, save the human race. One thing about the girls is when they sing, they're gonna give you that Whitney Houston walk in space, save the human race. It's freaking iconic. Oh, the way she just does an aerial. The way she just... What the hell?
Because my computer is still down. Just give it to me tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.
Ah! Like I said, the way this girl just flips and tricks everywhere. You know what I always say? If I could do flips and like aerials and tumbles and everything like that, if I had those skills, I would be doing it everywhere. Everywhere. Like you wouldn't be able to stop me. I would literally be doing it down the street, at the shops, B&Q, IKEA, places like that, a big space. You wouldn't be able to stop me. I'd be...
Girl, but it's so hard working with 4 girls. I mean, it was so much easier when it was just you and me, girl.
If you girls don't know, the behind the scenes scoop is the girls did not like each other. There was a split divide between Raven and Adrian by Lone's character and Dorinda and Aqua's character. Because, if you did not know, Aqua and Chanel's characters were actually in a girl group together called 3LW when they had the hit song No More. I'm getting a little tired of broken promises. If you know, you know. Basically, they were in a girl group together, but even then they didn't really like each other and there was a bunch of like hostility and whatnot. And then they both got the opportunity to be in the Cheetah Girls. They just did not like each other, which breaks my heart a little bit, but also it's kind of like tea. Like, these girls were acting icons. I cannot tell that these girls hate each other. I thought that they were Cheetah sisters. They stick together. They make up one big family, even though they don't look the same. It's crazy how easily I can tell if you have not grown up watching these movies. It's literally so obvious to me. I'll ask you, I'll be like, hey, have you ever watched the Cheetah Girls? And they go, no, never heard of it. I look at them and I go, yeah, I can tell. No shade, but flippin' look at me. To be fair, maybe I need help. I'm gonna press play now. Oh my god, the way I wanted one of those poodles when I was younger. I was always like, I want a poodle, but not the tall, little, skinny, ugly ones. I was like, I want a little, small, fat one like that. Toto.
But listen, the Cheetah Girls are first in line to win this thing, and when we do, we will be needing buckets to bring in the ducats when it comes raining down. And then I will cover you in ice. And we'll have yes sir and no sir butlers and maids. How do you like that plan?
The way I wish I was as delusional as Miss Galleria. As we see, the girl is freaking crazy. But I'll tell you one thing, don't most of the things that she puts into the universe, don't they come true? Was she manifesting before manifesting was even a thing? She literally is like, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna be Cheetah Girls, and we're gonna be stars. And what happens? They become freaking stars. She's like, we're gonna go to the recording studio. They go to the recording studio. We're gonna win the talent show. They win the freaking... Oh. Spoilers. This girl says and she gets. She gets. I want to be really rich. You superstar. Oh yeah. Oh look, you found me. Has anybody seen that video? All you people look at me, they have a little girl.
Ma, looking for something? Found it, huh? The bomb. Top to win dinner tonight, huh? Fine.
If that was my mom, I think I would hate myself. You shouldn't look like that when you're a mom. When you become a mom, it's like, it's the child's time to shine. Why does she look that good? The body is bodying, the hair is hairing, the tan is tanning, looks sun-kissed. The face, not a wrinkle in sight, but it doesn't look like Botox. The way if I was Chanel, I'd be fighting for my life. I never realized how good she looks. It's bad enough comparing yourself to like celebrities, pop stars, friends, whatever. But imagine having to compare yourself to your mom.
I tell you that what matters is what's inside. And deep inside, Luke is very, very rich. I'm just joking.
Of course you are a bitch. Of course you are. Me too. One piece of advice, girls. Very rich. Love is for freaking suckers. So all the really young impressionable girls out there, very rich for money.
By the way, Ma, I hit a high C today with the Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls!
Another thing about these girls, they're not just delusional, but they are smart. They really said, hey, we're the Cheetah Girls. So any single time that you talk to us or references, it's not us individually, it's the Cheetah Girls. They're like, the Cheetah Girls, the Cheetah Girls, the Cheetah Girls. So straight away you see them and you're like, the Cheetah Girls. They're freaking branding in their bedrooms. They have freaking the Cheetah Girls on the back. They wear cheetah print all the freaking time. They go, Cheetah Girls. They go growl power. I'll give it to them. Marketing wise, they're freaking smart. No one says, 'cause
The girls doing their secret girl handshake. What would they do if they were, say, the Elephant Girls?
Pasta, Derek. You too, Mackerel. You know, we call ourselves the Cheetahs because the cheetah is the fastest and the fiercest feline in the jungle. Let's bounce, girls.
like I said, these girls literally made my personality. Like, let me set the scene. The way I would be in like primary or even high school in a British UK school, like everybody wearing the same uniforms, people like fighting, throwing chairs at each other, and me in my little delusional head, the way I would walk around and be like, let's bounce, cheetahs. If I can find a photo, I will insert a photo of me during that time. I would literally walk around my school in the ugliest uniform known to man, a bag that just did not match whatsoever. The way I would wear the most obnoxious flower bows, headbands in my hair. My signature hairstyle, a braid here, my mom did it for me, a full braid here into a little side ponytail. That was like my go-to. I was like, I don't know what to give today. Let's go with the braided side ponytail. I would walk around as if I owned the freaking place. I really thought I did something. And I'd be like, let's bounce, cheetahs. I would look at like the guys in like all the years above and I'd be like, you can't touch this. You want this, you can't have this. They didn't freaking want you, girl. You had a braid with a side ponytail and a flower in it. They didn't want you.
He is extra specially cheetah-ish. It's a trick, you guys. Every time he bats those long eyelashes of his, it's just a way to bring down the hammer on our success. Don't fall for it.
The way I would actually get the ick immediately up it, no. Guys falling down, you can't do that. If we're gonna be together, you can't do that. The way I'd be like, the way I just want you guys to jam out with me, because this has got to be one of the best songs ever written of all time. It should be a national anthem, if I'm being honest. So iconic. Where did they get these outfits from? Like, they all look custom made. They're all together and coherent, but they're all giving cheetah. But who made them? They didn't get that from a shop. Who did that? Who did that?
The way I go to bed dreaming about this part, the bridge, the way... Tell me it's like the best bridge I've ever time. It's so good, guys. It's so good. And I don't know if you guys are being sarcastic because sometimes I come across as being sarcastic when I'm not. I'm being really serious. I'm being really serious. I think it's one of the best songs of all time.
The only other cultural significance that I think can kind of match this is Bratz, in the way that they had their white girl, they had a black girl, they had an Asian girl, and they had a Hispanic girl. They said, let's try and paint as many colours of the rainbow as we can and be as inclusive as we can. I freaking love it. And the Cheetah Girls really tried to do that too. They really tried to show diversity, especially back then. Like, when did this film come out? Like, you didn't see that. But like the way that they had like the white girl being the girl that can dance. I'm a dancer. I'm a professional dancer. If you don't know, check out my Instagram. I'm pretty good. I have rhythm. I'm on beat. I am Dorinda. Oh! But they just flipped every single stereotype and they went, let's just throw it at everybody. Take it. We don't care if you like it, just take it. And gobble, 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 I ate it all up. This made me realise that my dog is not talented whatsoever. I look at my dog now and I'm like, you could freaking do that. You couldn't help me out if I was auditioning for a talent show and I needed a little edge. Where would you be?
Pain 1970.
The way this woman is just so unhinged.
Champagne bubbles are the only one I've been dreaming
I
of.
felt like this was like unscripted. She was like, this is my moment, I'm just gonna take it. And everybody was just like, I guess this is just where we're going with this.
Or maybe I'll work with it.
You know what we think of Jekyll Jackson. Jekyll Johnson. Boo! Boo! Your hair's thinning, bruh. I can see your scalp.
I'm looking for the next big thing. And I think that thing might just have spots.
Let's get down. Yep.
Thank God for my momager. Thank God for momager.
Hello, Jackal Johnson. I am Galleria Garibaldi. I'm the founder of the Cheetah Girls. I also wrote Cinderella, which I hope to record for you in the near future.
Excellent.
I would hate Galleria. The way I would hate her. I would not want to be a friend. The mum's fits are just impeccable. Impeccable. Look at them.
Let's see now. 8 Grammys, $20 million label deal, 4 houses, 7 cars, and you're allergic to dogs. I read.
Purr.
I'm really upset here, really.
And I know it's gonna cheer you up.
What, you gonna talk to Madrina and tell her to change her mind?
Nope. Shopping.
I'm not gonna lie, Chanel is my favourite. She's always been my favourite since being younger, but she is entitled. She's got a lot of money. She's living in like a New York apartment. And her mum's like, oh, do you want me to cheer you up? We can go on a shopping trip. Girl, priorities. Try being 24 with no money. I'm just talking theoretically. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Oh,
Those tricks, you bet
You
those
really
long
said-
eyelashes, and I say yes every
the
time.
way I'd say no.
No, Franco, she's too young.
Look at me like that.
And they don't carry bottles of hot papa sauce in their purses.
Read the label. Stars no good food, dude. I love New York, but y'all don't know nothing about spicing up some food.
The way they make Aqua with the hot sauce, just her whole personality. We get it. She's from the South and she has hot sauce in her bag. Swag.
He can't respect my art, he can't have my heart. What?
So stupid.
Dorinda is sitting there.
Do you want to walk? Always wear comfortable shoes and put the heels in the bag, slip them on right before. I've always told you that.
What do you say we take a tour of your new home while we wait for the other diva to make her entrance, huh?
I know it's business, Mom.
Come
Please,
along.
Mom, I don't want to get my... Excuse me, sir. Please, Mom. Please.
That noise, that squelch, and then the ew that had obviously been put in later. Somebody had gone into the recording booth and gone, ew.
This is Jackal Johnson. I'm sure he's a very busy man.
How could she not smell it?
Smells like you brought it with you.
The fly sound as well. We get it, she stinks.
Hey, come on over here, my little poop tracker.
The girls were laughing at me like that. The way my insecurity was just kicking. And physically I'd be stood there. Metaphorically I'd be in a corner curled up into a ball and rocking forwards and backwards whilst weeping profusely.
Hot papa, hot sauce, and I was sold.
If they laugh like that one more time, freaking hyenas.
So who's down with that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And how long?
I never realized how annoying the freaking laughs are. The head tilt too.
You will be shortlisted as soon as the movie deal comes along. And it will. I'll sign this for you later.
Delusion. She said. Delusion.
Sick of Cheetah. Click on shopcheetah.com. We have a bashing site.
You don't even get it. Galleria's over the top. We live here and we go to school here. She's making it really hard to recruit spots.
Someone needs to talk to her. And when I say somebody, I mean you.
The way she's so confrontational and aggressive out of nowhere. Instead of just being like, go and talk to her. And when I mean go and talk to her, I mean you. The way it's not funny. Oh. Should I have said that? The way he's not funny. Say it again.
Drinker, you know we met with Jackal on Monday, right? Opportunity's knocking, Drinker. And I think you know better than I that once it's gone, you just can't get it back.
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Then go on, Dorinda. We're going to be doing music anyway, so since you mostly dance...
Dancer is the backbone and foundation of any girl group. I will have you know. The routines? Don't even get me started. There'll be no sidestepping in my girl group. Shaka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka.
Where exactly are you going to go get your personality makeover? Because I forgot.
Dorinda needs to work on her comebacks because I was not good. You could see that she was thinking about it.
Pull up and janky next time you see Jackal.
Torn up? How about this for torn up?
It's what she deserves.
Oh my God.
That was better. Hip hop. The way I would find her so off-putting if she just kept on moving across and then suddenly joining in and then being like, don't put me off, girl. This is my audition. The way I would turn her and be like, can you stop moving? Can you stop moving? I'm trying to fucking dance. You're just moving around. Not the aerial. I told her anytime. The way she just aerialed.
Listen, there are a few parts in this show that I think you'd be perfect for. Think about coming to tour with us this summer.
Me on tour with the gold medal crew?
If I was Dorinda, I'm not gonna lie, I would have took it. You get to do what you love, get to travel across the country. I can't remember where I said they went, but travel, get paid, and you're just in high school. Maybe it's just because I'm older and I'm like trying to be mature and be like, you know, priorities. If I was her, I'd take it.
Oh yeah, I'll have a good time.
But we have to remember that this is still a Disney Channel original movie. And in every Disney Channel original movie, there is going to be a shopping montage. How old is she meant to be? Is she like 15, 16? 15 or 16, I didn't even leave the house by myself. I don't think I'd ever done that. And she's out here roaming the streets of New York, shopping. Maybe I was just a sheltered kid. Oh, and I loved her hair. I wanted her hair so bad. I got a perm, guys. I'll try and insert a photo again. I got a perm. Because I wanted to be a cheetah girl. Was it my best look? No. Do I regret it? Yes, it damaged my hair completely. Yeah, it was dark days for me. And it did not look like that, I'll tell you that much. The way I was gagged when I first watched this.
And I'm a foster child and I live here with 10 other kids. And I want to stay here with my friends and at school. And with the Cheetah Girls because it's the best I've ever had, Chanel.
To be serious, this was like the first time I think I ever knew or found out about being in foster care or anything like that. I mean, I was only young when this came out, so like this was all quite foreign to me. It really opened my eyes and I was like, I need to be so much more grateful. It's a fun film, but it's got serious themes. It's grown me to be the empathetic person that I am.
Pura vida.
Pura vida. What does that mean? Pura vida.
Our research shows your demographic responds to the animal theme.
Kids love endangered species. Kids want to party.
Do kids love endangered species? I personally don't love that, but I don't like when they're endangered. It makes me sad. Why do they always get stupid people doing the marketing stuff? Who makes these decisions? A species of animals completely dying out. Kids love that. Kids eat it up. I'd want that one. I'd want that one. If I was a seal, I'd frickin' end it. How are they not vibing to it? They're looking like... It's a bot, guys. I bet...
This is what they're interested in. And this is what they're paying for.
Well, fine. Then we bounce.
Are they gonna sell out? I think I would. It's not like anybody know who I was. I'm covered by a freaking mask. I'm getting paid. We'll talk. And then after the contract's done, you know, just go and do my own thing. I got money. Can start new. Nobody knows who I am. My identity's covered.
It's not our music. It's not your song, so you want to walk. You can't make decisions for the whole group. We make our decisions together.
It's one of those things where they suppress their emotions so much that this has tipped them over the edge, and now they're like, rah! Full on cheetah. Grah! If I was Galleria, I'd have a full-on breakdown right now.
We can't trust you anymore.
To be fair, in this film, there isn't as much of their singing in it. Like, it feels less like a musical. They only sing when they're performing, like when they're actually needing to perform. Whereas in the other films, when they're like sad and stuff, they just sing, which I never realised. This is giving more movie and the others are giving more musical. But like, her like walking through the streets of New York now being like, "Is this the end of the line?" It would eat.
Mom, could you please not say I told you so?
I told you so. I'll say it. I told you so.
I did it because Luke came in the picture and it seemed like my dreams didn't matter. It seemed like they didn't matter.
The way I well up the minute that anybody gets sad. When I did film studies, because I did film studies, I think they call it emotional contagion, when it's like you're seeing somebody cry and it evokes you just to do the same. I think that's the right word.
No matter where they take us, the Cheetah Girls are over.
Cheetah Girls are over. Girl, get a job, get a boyfriend, I don't know. Like, get a hobby. Also, the school theatre. Like, what the heck? I don't know if they like this because they always seem to be in like American high school movies. Theatres always seem to be a 10 out of 10. Like, if I want a theatre like this, I have to pay like over £100 to go and watch a West End production in like a theatre in London. The way these sort of movies made me think that high school was going to be the best times of my life. And I was going to get like a locker, and I was going to get a theatre, and I was going to be a cheerleader. I thought my high school years were going to eat. She's talented. I'll give her that. She's talented. The way you could tell she's not playing that piano. She was not playing those pianos. Those fingers were not hitting those keys. Still the best movie of all time.
Come on in.
These outfits. Where can I get that outfit? When I die, bury me in the outfit.
They went ahead without me. Toto, can you believe that? Toto!
Why do dogs do that though? The minute they get a whiff of like freedom, it's the fastest they ever run.
Please, my dog is in a hole. Will you please go and get him?
Dog in a hole? Well, that's bad.
That's it, come on.
But a dog in a hole. I don't know if they're different in America. They would not care this much. My culturally, racially aware king.
Did you let him off the leash? Hold up. We've got one disaster here. We don't need another one.
The fact that they were wearing these all on the same day, nobody even like brings that up. I'd care about the dog in the hole, but I would be like, how did you coordinate your outfit? You're not even speaking. You couldn't have planned it. You're all wearing identical outfits.
We got the neighborhood gas turned off and we're cutting the power off right now.
When the actor found out that he'd got the role of the firefighter saving a dog, he went, let me really get into this character. That's what I love about most extras, is the extras with their one line, they will give it everything. And I live for it.
Following our story on the crazy grip.
If I was watching it on the news, I'd be so sad, because I'm a dog lover and I love animals and I get very emotional over them and I do prefer them over people. But when I tell you nobody would care, look at all the people, nobody would care. Life would not stand still for a little poodle dog. It's so dramatic and I love it. Where does the piano come from? What, do you know? I'd get a little embarrassed, I won't lie. If I was one of them, I'd be like, oh no? I'd miss my part. I'd be like, guys, I can't, I'm too embarrassed. Great, they're all friends again. That's all it took. There's it. Okay, we're friends. Take a little bit more for me, personally, but... Not the firefighters. The firefighter said, isn't there a burning building you need to go and put down? Oh, she was a bit sharp then. Cheetah Girls! Cheetah Girls! Okay, so that was my first video. Commentating, watching, discussing, gossiping, all that stuff of the Cheetah Girls. If anybody wants to fight me in the comments about this not being one of the best franchises to ever be made of all time, to be one of the best soundtracks ever of all time, casting 10 out of 10, vocals 10 out of 10, acting 10 out of 10, plot 10 out of 10. It has laughter, it has happiness, it has sadness, it has anger, it has music, it has diversity, it has social commentary. Tick, 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 tick. Try and find the faults, because I can't. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment. Do people still say that? I don't know who I'm talking to. Do people still say that? Oh. I think that should be good. Bye! Ow.